Sheriff Stacey Kincaid is the first woman to lead the Fairfax County Sheriff's Office in its 275-year history. On November 26, 2013, she was sworn into office. We asked Sheriff Kincaid what was going through her mind during the swearing-in ceremony.
I was excited, I was thrilled, I was very humbled, and the fact that over 1.1 million people in the county had confidence in knowing when they went to vote that I was very capable of doing my job. No one's ever asked, very seldom they ask, why did you decide you even wanted to be a sheriff? And many people think, well, because I had, at that time, 26 years of experience with the sheriff's office, when in fact it was much bigger than that. And from experiences growing up as a child and going to school during the busing era, where we were bused into, different communities, and seeing things that I was not necessarily comfortable with. The values that were instilled upon me as a young girl, you treat people with dignity and respect, and that was something that was always instilled, as well as I was always there for the underdog.
In many parts of the country, gender inequality is still a factor in law enforcement.
There's different sets of standards when it comes to men versus women, and you're judged. You're judged differently. And when I say you have to work twice as hard, you're judged by how you walk, how you talk, what you look like, what you wear, and hopefully one day it won't matter. I am hopeful that women will take more leadership roles in law enforcement, and since being elected, I've made some changes to the way we do business here, that everyone gets the same knowledge and everybody gets the same opportunity for advancement. It's not just who you know, but rather what you know and how you do it.
Sheriff Kincaid joined the Sheriff's Office in 1987, following graduation from Frostburg State University in Maryland. Now a 30-year veteran who worked her way up the ranks to captain before being elected, Sheriff Kincaid witnessed the changing roles of women in law enforcement.
When I first started, obviously the number of women was much less than it is now. 2013, we were at approximately 19% of women sworn deputy sheriffs, and then of course now we're at 21%, which is an increase, but again, we can do much better.
Throughout her career, Sheriff Kincaid has taken an active leadership role in community relations.
One of my favorite programs for children is our Shop with the Sheriff program that I am very, very proud of. It's because we're able to take at least 40 children every year who reside in emergency shelters, shopping for the items they need for school. And they're of course paired up with a deputy sheriff or a civilian staff member to purchase the items that they need to start the school year off.
In 2016, Sheriff Kincaid helped to spearhead Diversion First, the county's first collaborative initiative to reduce the number of people with mental illness behind bars.
Diversion First is an important program for many, many reasons, but first and foremost because we're able to recognize individuals that are in need of treatment as opposed to just services, and to be able to divert individuals that commit what we call low-level crimes into a treatment facility rather than bring them to jail. It's important because this is about human capital. It's about making sure that folks have the resources that they need in order to not only be productive members within our community, but also be safe.
In the Adult Detention Center, she has expanded education, training, and life skills programs to help inmates become more productive members of the community and reduce the chances that they will return to jail.
When they go back into the community, they have a better chance of succeeding. It's giving them the tools that they didn't have before they came in. Becoming the sheriff is not the end of the game. It's just the beginning of another journey to continue to make something better than it was before I found it.